Random House Audio presents Shadow Man by Cody Mcfadyen. Read for you by Carolyn McCormick. I have one of the dreams. There are only 3. 2 are beautiful, 1 is violent, but all of them leave me shivering and alone. The one I have tonight is about my husband. It goes something like this. I was 17, and so was he. He leaned forward in the darkness of the movie theater, and oh God, he hesitated for just a moment, and oh God, I pretended to be calm, and oh God, oh God, oh God, he kissed my neck, and it was heaven, and I knew right then and there that I would be with him forever. I wake with the ghost of that kiss on my flushed 17-year-old skin, and realize that I am not 17, and that he has stopped aging at all. Death has preserved him at the age of 35 forever. I reach over to the spot he should be sleeping in, and am pierced with a pain so sudden and blinding that I pray for death and an end to pain. But of course, I go on breathing, and soon the pain lessens. This is just one of the dreams, and it gets me out of bed, shaking. I stare at the empty room, and then turn to the mirror. I've learned to hate mirrors. Some would say that this is normal, that all of us focus on the flaws, and I agree. But most people don't see what I see when I look into the mirror. What I see is this. I have a jagged scar, approximately 1/2 inch wide, that begins in the middle of my forehead. It shoots straight down, then turns at a near-perfect 90-degree angle to the left. I have no left eyebrow. The scar has taken its place. It crosses my temple, where it then makes a lazy loop-de-loop down my cheek. It rips over toward my nose and then turns back, slicing in a diagonal across my left nostril and zooming one final time past my jawline, down my neck, ending at my collarbone. It's quite an effect. If you look at me in right profile, everything looks normal. You have to stare at me straight on to get the full picture. When I stand naked in front of the mirror, as I am now, I can see the rest of it. I have what can only be called a necklace of cigar-sized circular scars, going from under one side of my collarbone to the other. More of the same traverse my breasts, go down across my sternum and stomach, ending just above my pubic hair. The scars are cigar-sized, because a cigar is what made them. If you can put all of that aside, things look pretty good. I'm small, 4 foot 10 inches tall. I'm not skinny, but I am in shape. My husband used to call it a lush figure. After my mind, heart, and soul, he used to say he married me for my mouth-sized boobs and my heart-shaped ass. I have long, thick, dark, curly hair that hangs down to just above said ass. He used to love that, too. I find the pack of cigarettes on the nightstand and light up. I inhale, a nice, deep lungful, and regard the cigarette, its perfect cherry tip as it glows in the dark of my bedroom. I exhale and watch the smoke billow, caught here and there by little currents of air, floating and then disappearing. Like life, I think. Life is smoke, plain and simple. We just fool ourselves that it's otherwise. All it takes is one good gust, and we float away and disappear. I cough suddenly, laughing at all the connections. I'm smoking, life is smoke, and my name is Smoky. Smoky Barrett, my real name, given to me because my mother thought it sounded cool. This makes me cackle in the dark, and I think, as I have before, just how crazy laughter sounds when you're laughing alone. This gives me something to think about for the next 3 or 4 hours. Being crazy, I mean. Tomorrow is the day, after all. The day when I decide if I go back to work for the FBI or put a gun in my mouth and blow my brains out. Are you still having the same 3 dreams? This is one of the reasons I trust my appointed shrink. He doesn't dance around things or try to sneak up and flank me. He goes straight for the heart of it, a direct attack. I respect this. Peter Hillstead is his name, and he's about as far from the stereotype as you can get. He stands just under 6 feet tall, with dark hair, a model handsome face, and a body I wondered about when I first met him. His eyes are the most striking thing about him, though. They are an electric blue I've never seen on a brunette before. Despite his movie star looks, when you're with him, you do not think about sex. You think about you. He makes you feel like you are the only thing that matters inside his small office. You don't think of him as a man, but as something far more valuable. A mirror of the soul. "The same 3, I respond. "Which one did you have last night?" I shift a little, uncomfortable. "The one about Matt kissing me." He nods. "Were you able to go back to sleep afterward?" "No." Dr. Hillstead looks at me, chin in his hand. Almost a minute goes by before he leans back, pinching the bridge of his nose. "Smoky, did you know that within the ranks of my fellow practitioners, I'm not all that well thought of?" I start at this, both at the idea of it, as well as the fact that he is telling me it all. No, I didn't." He smiles. "It's true. I have some controversial views about my profession, the primary one being that I feel we have no real scientific solution to the problems of the mind. I can see how that might not be appreciated. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I think my profession contains no solutions to mental problems. What I mean is this. Science is science. It is exact. Gravity means when you drop something, it will always fall. 2 + 2 is always 4. Non-variance is the essence of science. I think about this, nod. That being the case, what my profession does? Not a science. Not yet, at least. He smiles now, a wry smile. It's a collection of things you can try, most of which have worked before, and having worked in more than one case, are worth trying again. But that's about it. I've stated this view in public, so I don't have the greatest rep among many of my peers. He smiles again, a tired kind of smile. But here I am, in spite of what anyone may think of me, one of the most trusted therapists when it comes to handling cases involving FBI agents. Why do you think that is? He's looking at me, waiting. I know this is leading up to something. Dr. Hillstead never rambles, so I think about it. If I had to guess, I'd guess that it's because you're good. That's right, I get results. Said in the simple, non-arrogant tones of any accomplished professional. I nod, and he continues. That's what matters in any military organization. Do you think it's odd that I think of the FBI as a military organization? No, it's a war. Do you know what the primary problem of any military organization is? Always. My guess would be personnel. He points a finger at me. Bingo. Now, why? The answer leaps into my mind. Because of what we see. That's part of it. I call it see, do, lose. It's a triumvirate. He counts them off on his fingers. In law enforcement, you see the worst things a human being is capable of. You do things no human should have to do, from handling rotting corpses to, in some cases, killing another person. You lose things, whether it's something intangible like innocence and optimism, or something real, such as a partner or family. He gives me a look I can't read. That's where I come in. I'm here because of this problem, and it's also this problem that prevents me from being able to do my job the way it should be done. Now I am puzzled as well as interested. I look at him, and he sighs. In a normal world, someone who's gone through what you've gone through would never go back, Smoky. If you were the average person in the average profession, you'd stay away from guns and killers and death.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?